grab your papers, grab your tablets. Hey, House of Shade 101. Hey, Tammy Neat, what's going on, beautiful? How are you, my love? You guys, I love me some Tammy Neat whenever she can pop in here. Miss Tammy has been a Perry Posse member for so long. Miss Tammy Neat was in this thing back in the day when we would only have like maybe 100 people total that like came to the broadcast. What? Like that's my boo right here. I'm happy you with me this evening. She remember way back, way back. Anyway, shout out to Tammy Neat. I'm happy that you're here. Anyway, y'all, grab your pens, grab your papers, grab your tablets, grab your recording devices, whatever it is that you use to take notes, because content is officially about to begin. And if you do not know who I am, even though I'm looking busted and disgusted tonight, don't let it fool you, honey, because I got the juice, okay? Your girl had to go and work out tonight, okay? So I look a little rough. Then I had to finish up some contracts, okay? And then I had to get on here and talk to you. Blink, blink, blink. So anyway, my name is Miss Ashley Ann. I'm a public speaker. I'm an award-winning luxury event designer and a biz builder. I broadcast typically Monday through Thursdays around 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tips and tricks to help you catch the coins, paper the foes, and all the shmoney you are missing. I'm the late night business king, honey. Yes, you heard me right, king, because I've helped over 5,000 people monetize their social media, and I'm so proud to say that I've been able to help over 400 create 6- and 7-figure incomes. Shout out to the Lord, that dude up there, because that's who gave me the gift of business. And I'm so excited that he allows me to use it every day, not only to make myself a crap load of money, but to be able to help you guys make a crap load of money. I do have a BA in finance. I also have a master's degree. I've been a small business owner myself for 12 years. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Been an entrepreneur for 8 years. I dabble in real estate, drop shipping. I have an event design and production company. I speak and I train, okay? And I be out here getting this money. I get these coins. I get that bag, euro, yen, dinero, Bitcoin, all of that, okay? If it cashes, I'm claiming it. Hey, how about that? All the kingdom members, you know what I want to see. Ready. Let me see it roll through those comments, okay? I have helped over 1,000 small business owners and individuals doing between $25,000 and $45,000 per month with their LinkedIn and Facebook accounts. I've helped a few hundred people do about $3,500 a month on average on Snapchat. I have helped, but it gets gooder, okay? I've helped thousands of people in the gram get this money. I have helped over 300 in Periscope land. Hey y'all, hey, what's going on, y'all? Do 2 to 5K per month. How many people in here could use an extra $2,000 every month? Like, that's on the very conservative side. And I have about 60 rock stars in Periscope land. Hey y'all, they're doing between $10,000 and $30,000 per month. So basically, like I said, we get coins over here. Okay, we get checks. We get gold bars. We get rubies and diamonds and emeralds and all that stuff. Okay, we come up in real life. So make sure you take good notes. I basically get on here and I teach stuff that people would charge you like hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars to learn for free. People say, well, why do you do it? Because honestly, I've been hustled before and it didn't feel nice. And I am very passionate about being able to help people generate revenue so that they can live the lives they want to live. Okay, y'all, it takes money to live in society. It takes money to live in this world. And if you don't have to worry about where your next paycheck is coming from, then that's more energy that you can put into your relationships, into your spirit, into your friends, into your family. It feels, I cannot explain to you how fulfilling it is to wake up every day and get to do what you love. Hey, you said sign me up for 25 and come on, girl. I started when I was 21 years old. So it's never too early. So anyway, that's why I do what I do. And I got tired of watching other marketers and so-called biz builders that would just kind of pop up. Well, they don't call themselves biz builders, they're business coaches. They just kind of pop up like little microwave people out of nowhere, but they had never run a business before. And honestly, their business was hustling other people. And so I got tired of it and I was like, I'm going to do something about it. Hey. And so that is when I started doing the late night business broadcasts, and so teaching and training. So hey to all the newbies. That's the long spiel. So tonight is going to be a little different. Y'all know I normally do a lot of really tactical, steps, and I'm like, here's 1 and here's 2 and here's 3 and that sort of type of thing. But I wanted to talk about mindset today. First of all, shout out to Shannon Yvette. She is so kind, and she allowed me to be a part of her Love and Money series, and it's fire. Don't worry if you missed it today, because we have 3 more coming up during the month of April. I should have a registration link that I can provide to you guys in the next day or two, and I will set it up. The series is totally free, but you do have to register if you want the replays of what we're speaking about. And so anyway, we were talking a lot about, love and money and the correlation between the two. And my mind has kind of been there all day because I've been seeing other things and different calls from clients and stuff. And so I wanted to talk about some mindsets and some perceptions that we have that, honestly are holding a lot of us down. A lot of these perceptions have a lot to do with why some of us are struggling inside of our relationships and why we are struggling inside of our businesses. And so if I can make you aware that they exist and that you're kind of holding on to some of these thoughts and perceptions, then hopefully you can let them go and your life will be improved. And one of the things that helped me the most, people goes like, dang, you came up, you balling, you got the cash, you got the coins. A lot of it has to do with my mindset. It's not really worked for a long time. And you can raise your hand if this is you, because this used to be me for a very long time. I thought that in order to make a lot of money, that meant that I had to work to the point that I was broken down, that I had to be like over capacity, that I always had to be hustle time, hustle time, hustle time, go time, go time, go time, grind it out, grind it out, grind it out. And to be honest, that is really not the way that you make a lot of money. That is really not the way that you accumulate wealth. Exactly. That's a good way to burn yourself out. Blink, blink, blink. And it was because I had this I had a bad perception, and for some reason I felt like if I was not breaking my back, if I wasn't working 28 hours in a 24-hour day, then somehow I did not deserve, to accumulate wealth or have a successful business. And to be honest, I was almost kind of like one of those little hamsters on a wheel, just running around, right? I was exerting a lot of energy, but to be honest, I was not reaping what I should have from the energy that was being produced, because it was all moving in the wrong direction. Oh, please rest backstage, boss. I used to feel the same way though too, because I'd be like, there's always something to do. And it's true, there's always something to do, but at the same time, nobody's gonna die unless you're a surgeon. Then no, I do need you to get to it, okay? If you're a surgeon, a nurse, an EMT, a doctor, no, I do need you to get to it, because someone probably is gonna die. A fireman, stuff like that. No, dog, y'all gotta get to it, okay? But the rest of us, okay? No, seriously, even they work in cycles, right? And they have periods where they're off for like sometimes days at a time or 12 hours or so at a time. But the rest of us, okay, for all the rest of us that are not actually out here saving lives, okay? Thank you for the super heart. Is that Lizelle 74? Thank you, darling. Thank you. So, very first thing, what lip gloss is this? Dial M Style. M like M as in Mary. DialMStyle.com. You can use code Ashley Ann and it will save you a little bit of cash, but I love Michelle's products. My lips are very moisturized, honey, and believe it or not, I've had this lip gloss on since like 4 o'clock this afternoon, and my clock says it's 11:37 right now. So I eat, I drink with it, I ran with it, I did some contracts with it, I just be in here getting it, okay? Yeah, I love her stuff. I love her. She has some of the best lip products ever. Like, promise, like real talk. So anyway, so let's talk about some of these perceptions and some thank you for putting that up, Compassion MD, some mindset shifts. So the very first thing that I notice when I speak to people, and I speak to so many people now at this point in my career, and someone asked me a very interesting question the other day. She asked me, what was the difference between people who make it and people who don't? And it's obstacles. All of us have obstacles. All of us have challenges. But when a lot of people are met with obstacles, they fold up like a piece of paper. Some of y'all, I'm not trying to call you out. I am trying to call you out. Yes, I am. I'm trying to call you out of your dark places. I need you to step into the light. I need you to acknowledge some of these behaviors that you have if you want to be successful, okay? There are so many of us, when we get an obstacle or we have a challenge or something hurts or something is uncomfortable or someone tells you no, you just stop. You be like, I'm going to just throw the whole ideal away. I'm going to throw the whole relationship away. Shoot, if some of y'all can throw away your children, y'all be talking, I'm going to throw the whole child away. They're just getting on my nerves. Like, that is not the way that you live your life. And I know that this is going to sound a little counterintuitive. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all and say like, oh, in the beginning, I just knew I had it all together and I've just always known, I was going to be amazing and I was going to succeed. I'm not going to sit in here and lie to y'all like that, because that's not true. I definitely had some days where I sat and I wondered, like, am I doing the right thing? Do I need to just go back and get a job somewhere? Am I ever going to make it? Did I pick the right profession? Like, I've had all those sorts of types of thoughts before, but when I had to work with my struggle clients, honey, blink, 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 shout out to the struggle brides out there. When I had to work with them, when I had to come up with all of this money, burning through my savings account, maxing out my credit cards, sometimes skipping bills so that way I can make sure I could pay the rent on my building, and those sorts of types of things, it really, really forced me to be creative, and it really sharpened my skills. So I'm just sharing this because wherever you are right now in your career, wherever you are right now in life, I know that it does not feel like it, but I'm telling you, that is God giving you a competitive advantage. He is building you up. I can think so much faster than so many of my competitors. I get tremendous results with my clients. Y'all know why? Because I've been through it, because I had to do it and I had to figure out how to make a way. And let me tell you this, it takes a much more evolved skill set to be able to get put into a dump and make that thing come out looking like a mansion, okay? For someone to give you $10 and then you can still turn around and make something happen, right, for 50 people or 100 people, you can put anybody in a space that's already beautiful. You can put anybody in a perfect situation. You can put anybody somewhere where they have all of the resources at their disposal and they still won't succeed. And you can put me in the same category, give me 80% less than they got, and I'm gonna still come out and win. Because I was hungry, right? I was hungry, and I wanted to do what I'm doing now more than anything else. And whatever I got, I made the best I could with it, right? I was resourceful with my resources. So the first perception is seeing it. The first misperception is seeing an obstacle as a no or a reason to stop. But to keep it funky, your obstacles are opportunities. It is your obstacles are literally an opportunity to create something or to learn. And this is the thing, if you can learn to create, you are going to run so fast. Okay, you're going to pass people like flash, because the majority of people are consumers. And we're almost conditioned to consume, right? And I'm not even talking about, like, yes, people consume like tangibles and tactiles and things like that. But even with time, think about it. If you're spending time, like prime example right now, I don't want you to leave, okay? Because this is going to bless you. I don't want you to leave, but like real talk right now on social media, when you're here and you're hanging out, or if you're on Facebook all day, or when you're on Instagram, not here because I'm actually giving you information that you can use and apply, right? But when you're sitting around scrolling on Instagram for 2 or 3 hours, you have consumed, right? You consumed your time. You didn't invest anything. You didn't learn anything. You didn't right unless you're here and you're taking things that you can go and apply and put them in your life. So whenever you invest in something, you get a return. Whenever things are consumed, they disappear. That's just it, point blank, period, the end of discussion. So if you can look at your obstacles and figure out how to create something from them, or what you can learn from it, right? Or say, okay, the next time they told me no with this, well, let me go ahead and get this correct. So when I see the next person, I can make sure I get a yes because I know what they're looking for. If I can take those types of things and figure out how to get that thing worked out, you are going to surpass so many people, because the majority of people that I meet, and I'm not saying this to be discouraging because y'all know I love y'all, but I got to tell the truth. I can honestly say 50% of the people that I meet that are like, oh, I want to start a business, are not cut out to be business owners, and they're not even going to make it past the first 12 months because of that number one thing. They're going to meet an obstacle and they're going to stop. They're going to say, oh, I was doing that, but that took too much time. Oh, I was doing that, but that was too hard. Oh, I thought I wanted to do that, but nobody supported me. Oh, I thought I wanted to do it, but I couldn't find a way to get 100,000 followers in 10 days. So, I just gave up on it. Oh, I thought I wanted to do it, but my Facebook ad didn't work, so I guess I better quit. Oh, I wanted to do that, but oh man, that means I got to stay here and work on Saturday night and I can't go to the concert. No, dog, I'm not here for that, right? Oh, I wanted to do it, but I had to listen to somebody complain. Like, there's always going to be some type of obstacle or challenge, and you have to learn how to meet that with a different set of eyes, because it's really an opportunity for you to showcase your skill set or to develop a new skill set. Okay. Number 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. Thank you for all the twos. And by the way, if you're interested in learning how to monetize your Instagram, make sure you click the link in my bio, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann, and sign up for the Instacorn Academy waitlist, okay? Number 2, prepare for a marathon, baby. Misperception, overnight success. Misperception, the time, okay? A lot of us really underestimate the time that it's going to take us to get to where we're trying to go. Okay, this is not a sprint, this is a marathon, and you got to learn to be consistent. Okay, and I think that sometimes we're out here seeking and searching for like one gigantic kind of life changing thing that's going to shoot us through the stratosphere, and that definitely happens for some people, but that's not how it happens for most of us. And a lot of the people that you see that are out here that are winning right now, like, you're like, dang, look at all the money they make, or look, they had customers wrapped around the block, or oh my god, they got a waiting list that's 6 months long, or dang, they get one person to pay them $10,000. I can't even get somebody to pay me $1, right? You're looking at that, but look at the time in. And honestly, being successful, winning in that capacity, it's nothing more than consistent small wins. Every day, if you wake up, okay, and you command, or you say you want to do something, you have the ability to be successful. So if you get up out of the bed and you say, you know what, I want to brush my teeth. If you hop out of that bed, walk over to your sink, grab your toothbrush and put the toothpaste on it and brush your teeth, congratulations, you're successful. And that is the same type of confidence that you have to have with everything else in your life. And think about it, you just don't wake up and pop from the bed to the office. It's a lot of little small consistent things that get you there. So you got to get out the bed, right? That's a small win. You got to brush your teeth. That's another small win. You got to wash your face and your body. That's another small win. Important, okay? Make sure you got that hygiene together. You got to put your pants on. That means you got to pull them out of the closet or out the drawer. Put one foot and one leg inside of them. That's another small win. You got to walk around in the house and get your coffee or drink your water or your protein shake or whatever. Guess what? That's another small win. That's another consistent step to you making it out of the door, right? Then you got to open up the door. You got to close it and lock it. You got to go get in your car, catch your bus or your train. That's some more small, consistent steps that are leading towards the overall goal of you getting to work, right? You got to sit in the car. You got to buckle up your seatbelt. You got to check your mirrors. More small steps, okay? But they're all getting you to where you're going. Finally, you got to turn over the ignition, and then you got to drive yourself over to your first appointment, meeting, or office before you finally arrive. Blink, blink, blink. As simplified as that may sound, that is literally how you build your business. That's literally how you build your wealth, okay? That's how you build your relationships. You cannot underestimate the steps and the time and think that things are just going to happen instantaneously. That's not an everyday occurrence. And a lot of people who get discovered, right? A lot of people who become an overnight success, once you go and talk to them, they've been at that for years. They've been at that for months. They've been really disciplined. They've been following that routine, or they've been giving it everything that they have. So small, consistent steps give you your large successes. And you need to get on down and prepare for this marathon instead of thinking that it's going to be a sprint and you're going to pop up overnight and make $10,000, in 2 weeks, the way that some random person did on Instagram, right? Right? Honestly, and I'm not trying to diss them, and that definitely happens sometimes. But I can tell you that was not my story. I mean, I've been working for years, and it was piece by piece, and I had to lift up a lot of stones, and I had to carry a lot of weight to get to the point when things finally took off for me the way that I wanted them to. And I had a lot of sleepless nights, and I had a lot of days where I was working 14, 16, 18 hours trying to get it together, right? Y'all know I tell the truth. Shoot, I used to be on the struggle bus. I ain't no moto, blink, 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 and I ain't trying to get back on it. You heard me, okay? And I hope that you all will get off of it, honey, and stop riding it, and you're going to make it on over here where I'm at, okay? Everybody give me the 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I just got to tell the truth, honey. I ain't trying to go back. Baby, if I got to go back, you better believe me. I'm going to be kicking and screaming, fighting, okay? Nails digging in the dirt every step of the way. I'm not going back willingly. Tell you what, you won't put me back on that bus, baby. I hit y'all with a starfish, okay? And lock up the way them little bad kids do. I ain't getting back on it. Okay, so number 3, you guys. Getting stuck in your emotions. We got to get out these feelings sometimes so we can get to this bag. Look, I don't know another way to say it. Don't nobody care about you. Okay? Nobody cares. Your mama cares, your daddy cares, your friends care. But as a whole, when you're dealing with other vendors, suppliers, customers, that sort of type of thing, you are now a businessman or a businesswoman. And people are not even looking at you as an individual person at this point. They're looking at you as an entity or representative of that company. And so when money exchanges hands, or when an inquiry is made, right, or a request is made, they are expecting the business to provide that service or that product. So you're going to have to learn how to get out of your feelings. And there are going to be very difficult times in your life and very difficult things that you're going to go through that are going to be extremely painful, okay? Things that will make you feel like you are losing your mind, and you're going to have to redirect and bring that thing back in and remember that what you're feeling at that point in time is momentary. Okay, those feelings are gonna change. Your feelings change like literally minute to minute. Feelings are gonna fade. They're not gonna stay. You're building a legacy. Okay, your business, your company, your hustle, your dream, your vision, that is something that is going to extend beyond the 5 minutes or 5 days, right? That you're feeling sad, or that you're feeling angry, or that you feel frustrated, or that you feel defeated, or what, right? All those types of feelings that you have. Your feelings are fleeting. That's real. Whatever you're in, whether you're dealing with death, divorce, worrisome kids that are driving you insane, okay? Unsupportive friends and family, whatever it is, some form of failure, whatever it is that you're dealing with, your heartache, right? Betrayal from a friend or a family member, whatever, insomnia, yes, whatever it is, it's going to pass. And you have to remember that. And so what I see happens is I see a lot of people make lifetime decisions based off of their momentary feelings. And I see so many people give up when they're so close. I see a lot of times people will burn unnecessary bridges, right? Because in the heat of the moment, you mad and you going in. And you're like, and then when you calm down, you didn't even have to go in like that. You didn't even have to handle the situation like that, right? So we've got to learn how to shift our emotions and to not get stuck in them. And I know more people who will let one upsetting incident shift their mood for a whole day. I've seen some people let it shift their mood for a whole week or a whole month. I know people who literally, okay, I've seen people carry on fights and arguments for days at a time. That's ridiculousness to me. I'm not judging you, but I am judging you. If you do that, I'm going to ask you to build a bridge and get over it. You know why? That's not healthy. You don't know what's happening one day to the next. And it is difficult for a person like me to understand that, because I just, it's out there and I'm over it and I'm on to the next. Okay? There are people who are very unhappy inside of their lives for whatever reason. You cannot allow them to affect you in that way. And then you're going to have some things that are going to happen. It's not even people. It's just, systems or processes, or when you're trying to get something done, it doesn't go the way that you thought it would, or all of a sudden it takes 2 or 3 times longer to get to a goal. That's not even something that's happening because of a person. That's circumstances and what's happening in life, right? And it makes you feel some type of way. Okay. And there are going to be times when you give all of your efforts and all of your thoughts and all of your resources and all of your energies because you just knew that something was going to work, and it still didn't work. It didn't hit, right? And you're going to feel down. You're going to feel discouraged. But at the end of the day, those are temporary emotions. So we have got to learn how to shift our emotions. Okay. 3 really easy ways to shift your emotions. 3 really. You tell your coworkers you don't do emotions, only logic and reason. Well, use a whole lot. Okay. Then check this out. So every decision that humans make, no matter how logical we try and be, they all are emotionally based. All of them. And there are tons of psychological studies and research that will correlate with what I just said. So as much as we try to take emotions out of things, you still don't. Now I do believe, I don't think there's anything wrong with feeling the emotions that you feel. It's getting stuck and staying there. Okay, that's the problem. And I see a lot of people getting stuck. Y'all have no idea how many people I encounter that are still butthurt, or they're devastated or sad about something that embarrassed them, something that happened 5 years ago or 10 years before, right? Something that happened 20 years before, and they're still shedding a tear, or they're living in fear because they don't want to experience that failure or feel that pain anymore, and they don't even want to risk it. So you're just clamming up, doing nothing in your life. Like, you've got to get past it. You can't get stuck in that state, like what life goes on. So 3 easy things you can do. The first thing you can try is speech. You speak it out loud, whatever is going to be, right? Because because emotion is energy plus motion. And so when you stick energy with the motion, is going to travel. And so you can decide how far it's traveling and where it's traveling. So one of the easiest things that you can do is to actually speak out what the truth is. Okay? And you speak out what's going to be, even if you can't see it right now, so we can shift. Okay? So that we can shift things out. Okay? The second thing that you can do if speaking is not working for you, then sounds like music. Music changes your frequency. It changes your vibrations. It changes your moods, okay? Y'all ever heard the old school, what's the old school saying, music soothes the savage beast? It's real. Think about it. If you mad at your man, I don't know what men play when they get mad at women, because I'm not a man, but I know women. Shout out to all the women here. You get mad at your man, baby, they know sometimes by that music you got playing in the background. And if you getting ready to leave, everybody know the best breakup song ever when you packing your stuff, Mary J. Blige, I'm Not Gonna Cry, from Waiting to Exhale. Okay, you've been there slanging stuff around, closing them boxes, I'm leaving you, I'm out of here. Okay, Keisha Cole, To the Left by Beyonce. And they're playing. But depending on what music you playing, it depends on how your mood is, right? Because if you mess around and play the wrong song, like He Don't Want Me No More, My Heart Is Broken, I Can't Believe You Cheated on Me, I Believed in You, then you're gonna be sitting out there in a pool of tears, right? Turn around and you play some Cardi B or something like that. You be like, you know what? Who he think he talking to? Who he think he's stepping out on? What? Look, play some Jasmine Sullivan. You're going to be out there busting some windows out of somebody's car, okay? Your music that you're listening to will absolutely, positively have an effect on your mood. So if you find that you're in a funk or a rage, if you find that you're a little disgruntled or maybe depressed, okay? Whatever, one of the easiest ways to change your emotions is to turn on some music and shift your mood. Try and find some type of music that's going to either get you energized, have you feeling uplifted, something that is going to help you realize that things are not as bad as they seem, that there's a shift coming, and you really can shift your mood and shift the energy. So that's the second thing that you can do really quickly to get out of a funk, okay? And the third thing, I just say movement. It's really hard to be mad if you twerking, y'all. It's really hard. Try and do the Tootsie Roll and be mad. See what happens. See, try and do the Tootsie Roll and think you tough in the streets. It's not gonna happen. Try and Cabbage Patch and see how long you gonna keep an attitude. It's not going to work, okay? So if you gotta go in your cubicle, you gotta go in the bathroom, do the butterfly Tootsie Roll, do what you gotta do, or you can move in the facet of helping someone else. If I am ever sad, this is true. If I ever get to a point where I'm like really sad and I just can't seem to get out of my own brain and past it, I go and I help other people, because it will quickly make you grateful and thankful for the life that you have right now. Whenever you see that other people are really going through some real stuff on the planet Earth, it all of a sudden puts your problems in perspective, and you're like, you know what I got going on is not that bad. It's not that big of a deal. It's not the end of the world, especially when you're working with people who literally would give anything to have the problem that you have right now. You listen to James Blunt, then I feel better. That's what's up. So those are just some things that you can do. Okay, that there are 3 really super duper easy things, but they definitely will work for you, and they can help you shift your mood, and go into a better state to kind of uplift your spirits a little bit. Okay, everybody, give me 4. What about affirmations? I've heard they work wonders. Yeah, that would go under the category of speech. That was the first thing I said, like literally speaking things out loud. Affirmations definitely work for real. I'm a firm believer in life and death being in the power of your tongue, because whatever you're speaking out, most of the time your mind is going to by default kind of focus on that sort of type of thing. So if you want to deprogram yourself and change, some of the negative things that you're saying to yourself and some of the death that you're speaking in your situation, affirmations are definitely a great way to help, for sure. Thank you for all the foes. Ooh. Number 4. Holding on to what no longer serves you. Holding on to what does not work. Holding on to clothes you can't fit in your closet. Blink, blink, blink. Holding on to stuff that's ratted and tattered and has holes in it. Holding on to old relationships. Holding on to pain that people have caused you. Holding on, right? Just holding on to things and people and places that are not serving you anymore. Holding on to things that you ain't even looked at in the past year or 2 years because they're buried in a box somewhere in the bottom of your closet, but yet you don't want to let it go so you can make room for something else, right? Out here in these streets, holding on tough to a bunch of stuff that we don't need, to a lot of information that's outdated, to a lot of situations that, are not applicable anymore. Holding on, right, to the desire to want somebody that don't even want you no more. Holding on. You got to learn to let stuff go. We got to learn to, and I know that change is scary because sometimes you get comfortable in what you know. even if it's painful, even if it's not fun, at least you know what to expect, right? And I think that's the hardest part for people is learning to change. But y'all, you have to change. Evolution has to happen. If you're not changing, you're not growing. And when you're not growing, that means you're dying. And just because you embrace change does not mean that you have to abandon everything, about you or at your core. There's a way that you can balance, everything out together. But there's some stuff sometimes in our life, it is not serving us anymore. And we have got to let it go. I think the biggest thing that I see sometimes in the area of business, I have clients who have these products. And they have this product and they have this price point, and I'll try and convince them to change the name or lower the price or give it away, and they don't want to do it. I'm like, well, how many of them have you sold this year? Oh, you only sold 4 of those this year. Oh, okay. So you would rather it sit back there in the back of a warehouse, or you would rather it sit on your desktop somewhere instead of maybe we can use it as a marketing tool, right? So that we can get more people to come in and try your stuff. But you want to hold on to it because you're only losing money with it sitting there, right? Just it applies to so many areas of your life. This is my favorite example. I'm so happy I have my camera right now. And God taught me this when I was going through my divorce some years ago. Okay. And it really is simple, but it's true. And I tell y'all all the time, the free 99 has gotten me a whole lot of pay 99, right? But this is the thing. If I'm holding on, I got this marker. I got this Sharpie. I am holding on to it. Maybe somebody wants to give me 10 Sharpies, right? Maybe somebody wants to give me a smart TV, not even a Sharpie anymore. And I'm holding on to dear life for this Sharpie because I've never seen a smart board before and magic erasers, but I know all about this Sharpie life and my pencil paper, and I'm holding on to it, right? Anytime that you're holding on, guess what? You can't receive anything either because in order, right? So if I let go, if I say here, if you say, give me that Sharpie and I'm going to replace it with something better. Whenever I let go of things, whenever I give things, and whenever I receive things, same position. So whatever it is that you're seeking, whatever it is you're looking for, whatever it is you're trying to draw to yourself, it is not going to come until you let go of some of those old habits, old people, old places, old things, old thoughts. Okay? Old clothes, old shoes, old men, old women, old habits. Whatever you got, you're going to have to let that thing go. Right? If somebody's going to put some money in my hand, guess what? It's got to be open so I can receive it, right? I've got to let it go. Whenever I'm helping other people and whenever I'm giving things to other people, it's the same position, right? The only time I cannot bring anything new to my life, the only time I cannot make room, the only time I cannot get what is here for me is if I'm sitting like this, because I'm holding on with a death grip to what I know and what I'm familiar with. And because I'm holding on so tight, I cannot get anything else that is there for me. I can't receive anything because I'm holding on for dear life to something that is not even serving me anymore. Get your life together, okay? We have got to learn to let go, y'all. I know it's scary. I know you don't know what's around the corner. I know sometimes you don't know what you're going to get, but I can tell you what. If you keep holding on to what is happening right now, you are going to die, okay? And you're going to watch your dreams drift past you. And I watch it all the time. I watch people hold on to things. And you know what I watch people hold on the most of? Is people, because they go, oh, I grew up with them. Or I've known them for 10 years. Or I've known them for 5 years. Women have that real bad. We feel like, women feel like because I've invested so much time into this person, then I have got to keep on with this relationship. And that's a whole entire lie. Sometimes the season is over. Sometimes people outgrow one another. Sometimes people evolve, okay? But whatever it is, you got to let that thing go. And just because it's been there for a while, right? Just because y'all have been around each other for a while does not mean that it is meant for you to continue to hold on to that. You said you feel disloyal letting people go? Maybe we'll have to talk about that. It's a perception thing. Because let me tell you something, Jackie. I got a lot of struggles. I don't struggle with that one. I really that this too shall pass really resonates deeply with me, like in my spirit and in my soul. And I've always been able to just let people go. And I don't feel disloyal. To me, I feel disloyal if I'm being like backstabby. I would feel disloyal like if I put their business out. I would feel disloyal if I like took an opportunity from them or tried to keep them from eating. Like things like that I feel like are disloyal. But because when I move away from a person, I'll let you go. No malice, no harm. I don't even never think about you again. Honestly, I'm not wishing good or bad for you, nothing. I'm going on my path. So for me, you know, I don't want to be loyal to anyone that's not loyal to me, right? So for me, I'm real good to let it go. Yeah, it's true. Everyone is not meant to go where you're going, for real. Too much weight. No, it's sad when a friend thinks you're jealous of them and they leave you. Not even true. But then this is the thing: if that friend felt like that you were jealous and they left you alone because of that, then I would be honest. Whatever the reason that person gets out of your life is meant for them to go. That's all I know. And if that's what they want to think, that's fine. They need to be moved out of the way so that you could get a real friend who's going to understand you. Blink, blink, blink. Every time anyone has ever left me in my life, God has always put someone there that is a better fit. Someone who helps me to transition into the next part of my life. Someone who, you know, is really going to be to me whatever it is that I am to them. And so I feel like, I can't even say I feel like, I know, because it's happened to me over and over and over in my life since I've been small. If someone wants to be out for whatever reason they go, whether we got a peaceful separation or it's turbulent separation, I just know when it's time for them to go, it's not meant for them to be there anymore. And whoever I am ready for at that point, that's who I meet, right? That's who comes into play. So yeah, so, you know, just holding on. Okay. Reason, season, and lifetime, real talk. And, you know, I'm not a forcer. I definitely am a lover and I love with my whole heart, but I'm not a forcer. And if someone, thank you for the super heart. It's Tashina. Hey girl. And this is my thing. if someone does not want to be around me, I don't want you around me. If you don't want to play with me, don't play with me. If you don't want to participate with me, don't participate with me. You don't want to come and have dinner with me, don't have dinner with me. If you don't want to call me, then don't call me. Don't talk to me. Y'all know I'm real quick, even in the broadcast, to tell customers and clients. I'd be like, hey, I would like to, encourage you to use your exercise to unfollow me or unsubscribe, right? You ain't got to buy nothing from me. I'm cool. I'm good. I promise, because you can sit here and dip out, and I'll turn around and pick up 3 more clients in the same day. Blink, blink, blink. So I'd have just made all my money back. Okay. Plus some. I don't care. That's how I am in my life. Even with relationships. Now, I really, really value the relationships that I have in my life, but I'm never going to force anyone to stay with me. If you don't want to be in my life, you ain't got to be in my life, honey. That is, I really feel like that is your loss, because I know I am loyal. I know that I'm nice. I know I'm kind. I'm smart. I know that I'm beyond reliable. Any of my friends can tell you if they need anything, I'm always there, and they can tell you if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. I don't care how tired I am. I don't care how big of an inconvenience it is for me. I don't care if I got to take a boat, a plane, a train, an automobile, climb a mountain, swim a river, punch a donkey. Like, I'm going to do whatever I got to do, like in real life. And my friends will tell you, like, that's how I am. So I'll be like, oh, you don't want me in your life? Sucks for you. I'll be like, sucks for you, because I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I'm always going to tell you the truth. I'm always going to be thoughtful. I'll remember your birthday. I get you a great gift. Like, I'm all of that in a bag of chips, and I'm very considerate. So I try not to wear out my welcome, right? So, hey, you don't want to be around all this? You don't want to catch all these dimples and good golden skin? Okay, bye. Bye, boo. It's good. I'm going to go and get me a new friend, and me and her going to grow our edges. Okay? Blink, blink, blink. In that order. Everybody give me the 5. 5, 5, 5. Hey, Roya Calypso. What's going on, beautiful? Number 5. I don't need anyone else. That was something, y'all, number 5 is something I struggled with for a long time. I don't need nobody else. Lies. The lies you tell. No man is an island, okay? And yeah, there are definitely some humongous projects that I've taken on and I've done by myself, and I've had to eat that elephant one bite at a time. But eventually, as you start to move and progress and take steps, you are going to meet other people, and they are going to be there to assist you, and you should receive the help, okay? And sometimes there's somebody else you're going to meet. You're going to be there to assist them, and they should take the help. And sometimes y'all are going to be there to assist one another, and y'all can help each other grow, right? And you can move a lot faster, because sometimes 2 or 3 or 10 are much better than 1. So I don't think that you have to wait on people around you to start. And I do believe as you start to make progress and motion and you put that energy out there, I believe that the people who you're meant to encounter, you guys will be drawn to one another. I really honestly believe that. What's the old Chinese proverb? When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I am a firm believer in that. I'm all about some serendipity, and I had to learn, how to ask for help, because that was something I really struggled with, which was odd because I've always been so willing to help other people. And when I help other people, I don't feel like they're a burden on me. But for some reason, I felt like if I asked someone else for some help, that I was being a burden on them. Isn't that crazy how that works? And I was stopping my own flow, and I was stopping my blessings, and then I was stopping other people's blessings. Because you know that's what you do, right? When other people want to help you and they want to sow into your life, and you stopping their blessing, right? Because they out here giving, so they can make room to receive whatever it is that they've been praying and fasting and asking for, and whatever it is that they have been hoping and putting their energy into. right? So now they blocked up. They can't get what they supposed to get because I wouldn't take what I'm supposed to take from them, right? And you can't get you not finna stop me. You finna get whatever I'm finna get. You finna get it, right? You finna get it. So I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm gonna get on and I'm gonna be obedient and I'm gonna do these late night business broadcasts and I'm gonna talk to y'all. Blink, blink, blink. And I'm going to teach you some business stuff and I'm going to teach you some life stuff. And I'm going to share with you what I'm supposed to share because I'm finna get my blessings. I got to get it out so I can make room to get some more. You heard me? we helping each other. Okay. But seriously, like all jokes aside, no man is an island and it is okay to ask for help. And you don't have to pretend like you know everything and you don't have to have all the answers and you don't have to be the strongest and the fastest. It is okay. So, perception number 7 that will get you twisted is not learning how to ask for help. All of us need help sometime. All of us need help sometimes. I don't have any problem saying it, and I've said it before. You know, people like, I'm a self-made millionaire. Baby, I'm not self-made. I've had so much help along the way. I may have not had anyone to drop $1 million into my bank account, but I sure had parents and cousins who would come and work my events for free when I didn't have the money to hire labor. Blink, blink, blink. Shout out to y'all, right? I may have not been able to have all of the money to put on some event, but guess what? Somebody would donate some tablecloths to me, and somebody donated some chairs to me, and somebody gave me some leftover flowers so I could learn how to practice and how to build my structures and see how long stuff was going to last. I may have not had all of the energy in the world, but I sure had a mama that when she saw I was dead dog tired would put me in the car and drive me around from store to store to store at 3 or 4 when we're looking for boutonnieres or some type of pins that we need, right? I'm not going to sit here in front and pretend like I did everything on my own. I did, and I've had a lot of help, and thank God for everyone who has ever stepped in and helped me. And y'all need to thank God for anyone who has stepped in and helped you and all the people that are going to step in and help you. Blink, blink, blink. Ooh, time is up. Okay. Instagram land, I'll be back tomorrow. Periscope land, y'all know the drill. We got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes. This is the last day in April. I'm doing the 10 minutes. And after this, I got to start getting it down to 65 minutes, y'all. Oh my God. Look at me sticking to my, sticking to my schedules. Oh, Roya Calypso, thank you for helping me. Yes, Pastor Michelle, you better come through and tell the Love Muffins they can do it. I'm awesome. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you. Y'all are a trip. Y'all are crazy. That just tickled me for some reason when I saw that Listen Love Muffins, okay? Anyway, you guys and gals, we're going to finish up tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow we'll do 6 and 7. We'll do some Q&A. And because I know a lot of you guys always have questions just kind of like more on a personal side about business, you know, about motivated or dealing with betrayal or how I bounce back when somebody stole all that money from me and all that kind of stuff. I will be happy to answer all those types of questions tomorrow when we get through number 6 and 7. Y'all don't forget, go to bit.ly/King Ashley Ann, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann. Register. No, don't register. Go and sign up. Okay, go sign up for the Instacorn Academy waitlist so you can be one of the first to be notified so you can register into this 12-week amazing course that's going to show you how to get thousands of new followers every month and convert those people into buyers. Blink, 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 blink. Those of you in Mississippi and Memphis, I cannot wait to see y'all this weekend. I believe there are still tickets for Memphis. I think there's one ticket left for Mississippi. Go to the link in my bio, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann. Second one, click on Fast Track Social Media and you can register for both of those events. What is drop shipping starts tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time is when drop shipping training starts tomorrow. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on the planet Earth. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If it is morning or daytime where you are, have a productive and a prosperous day. If it's evening time, get yourself a good night's rest. Love you guys. Bye.